Just let me know when you see me, okay?
Of course.
Mm-hmm. Good morning. Hello, hello. Happy Sunday. You see me there yet?
I see you on TikTok and YouTube, yes.
Yeah, perfect. Check our sound. Oh, could you pass me the cord? I forgot to plug in.
Happy Sunday. Hello.
Hi. Do you think you could reach? Maybe?
Probably not from here, but I can try.
Here, let me see. Okay, I'll just get done. I'm gonna shake you up a little. Sorry, I forgot to plug in. Okay, you're still good. Just a little shaky.
Hello.
Hi.
All right, you can get started.
All right, hello everybody. My name is Rebecca Dragonheart, and I am a psychic medium. I've been doing my work now for 32 years. Here on my live, we're gonna do a Q&A session. Start by hitting that like button. Every 40,000 likes, we do 5 free questions, and we'll go through how you can get a guaranteed question answered here on the live today.
All right, hello everyone. Welcome and welcome back. In order to get your questions answered here and be put on the list, you can click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. Also, please make sure that your questions are in a yes or no format when you submit them. And if you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. A €5 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. €15 will get you 3 questions answered. €25 will get you 5 questions answered. And €50 will get you 10 questions answered plus 1 bonus question. Also, as you all know, at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member. So make sure to stick around until the end. We also have an email list in the link in the bio. Make sure to sign up there to be notified when we go live and to stay connected with us. Also, email questions, as you all know, are up to €10 per question now. But we now have a Patreon where with your subscription, you now have access to them 24/7 at the same rate as the lives, as well as an abundance meditation.
That's right.
And you can find the link to Patreon through the link in the bio.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and we can get started here with 5 free questions from the comments, so feel free to put in a yes or no question, everyone. I'll give you all a moment to put your questions in. All right, our first free question is from Andy. Welcome back, Andy.
Hey, Annie.
Who says, will I be successful in getting the financial assistance to start my charity?
So I hear you will. It isn't going to look how you think though, okay, honey? So there is going to be a different way that it's coming in than what you're thinking.
All right. Our next question is from Carly, who says, will I hear from Josh next month?
Yes, I hear in April.
Our next question is from Lammy. Lammy says, will the conversation with Tom about the issue at work go smoothly?
Yeah, it feels like it will.
All right, our next question is from... Thank you so much for the gifts, everyone.
Oh, thanks, guys.
All right, from Ash. Ash says, will I hear from T soon?
I'm not hearing soon, but you will hear, yes. I hear yes, you'll hear from T, but I don't hear soon.
All right, our next question here, this is our last question, just for the moment, is from Mallory. Mallory says, will I see S this week?
No.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. That is it for our 5 free questions for now. Don't worry if you didn't get picked this time. Let's keep on tapping that screen, and once we make it to 40,000 likes, we will do another 5 free questions from the comments.
That's right.
Thank you so much, everyone. And again, thank you so much for all of the gifts. All right, so let's head over to our list here. Our first question today is from Lauren S. Hello,
Hey, Lauren.
And Lauren, starting us off with a bang, gets 10 questions
Nice.
plus 1 bonus question.
Nice.
Thank you so much.
Yay, that's great.
All right, Lauren's first question, she says, hope you're both doing well.
Aw, thank you. You too, honey.
Is Michael and Maya's connection over romantically?
No. They show the door slightly open. So it does feel like it's, we'll say limited right now, but it's not closed. No.
Lauren's next question is Michael seeing someone else?
I get the sense that not a person per se. It does feel like Michael is definitely going out on either dates or going out and meeting people, but I don't see anybody special. No.
All right. Her next question here is, do I have anything significant happening in April?
I'm not seeing anything big happening in April. I would say about 3 months from now, it does seem like there's a shift, or it's a positive shift, I'm going to say it like that, around finances, but that's not happening for about 3 months.
Her next question is, I recently had to put my cat down and I miss her
Aw.
dearly. She always hung with me when I did anything to do with energy. Is she around me?
Always, yeah. Our pets stay with us, absolutely. Yeah.
Lauren's next question is, does Richard feel the same about me as I do about him?
I would say not quite as much. You're a lot more open, but you're also a lot more in tune with your feelings. So I would say not as much. No, you're more open.
Her next question is, I energetically feel a slow shift in Richard. Is my absence allowing him to understand our connection more?
Yes, I would say so.
Her next question is, do you see what the lesson is that I'm giving Richard?
Patience is one. I would say the biggest thing there is to come out of your shell is what I'm feeling for Richard. It feels like there's a lot of like protection around, like I gotta guard my heart and I've got to keep people away. I have to keep, and you're teaching him that's not always true, and that it is okay to open up and to take that hard exterior off, basically.
Her next question is, do you see what my purpose is in this life?
So you're a healer. I would say that you definitely are supposed to do light work or work. So if you aren't already doing it, that's where you should be kind of gearing yourself over the next few years. Okay. So that's doing healing work. You can do that through, I hear with you, it's mostly about communication. So being a support team or somebody of support. So that could be therapist, counselor, spiritual advisor, that type of thing.
Her next question is, when I meet my vibrational match, is there something you can tell me that I'll know instantly it's him?
The eyes. The eyes are going to be very, they're very piercing. It looks like they are a very like light blue eye.
All right. Lauren's next question here, she says, I am so drained lately. Is this from people pulling on my energy?
Well, it's perfectly normal right now. Retrograde has a lot to do with it. It is about your empathic ability, so not clearing your energy enough. So make sure that you are taking the time to clear your energy on a regular basis. And you can do that through going out into nature, having a shower and washing off the energy of the day, but you have to do this on a regular. So it's like every day you've got to clear your energy.
All right, and her last question here, Lauren says, aside from going within and finding myself, is there anything else my guides want me to know?
So strengthen your connection with them. It's about communicating with them and allowing them to be a part of the process of you opening up. You are more than you think you are, and it isn't hard, is what they want you to know. Okay?
All right, thank you so much, Lauren. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question is from Marie Loon Fortin.
Hello.
Marie Loon. She gets 5 questions here.
Sounds good.
And always good to see you.
Yes.
Marie Loon's first question, she says, will I meet my boyfriend's parents in April?
In April, I get yes, but it does feel like it is touch and go. So there might be something that comes up to make it a difficult, for it to happen. Okay.
Her next question is, will I move to Renfrew, Cobden, or somewhere in between?
I'm drawn to Cobden, but I feel like it's not necessarily right in Cobden. It might be before.
Her next question is there any guidance from my guides on the best way to find my place? Meaning, should it be by talking to people,
No,
looking on
online.
Kijiji, Marketplace, etc.?
Yeah, online. You're not going to find it through word of mouth at all. No, it's online.
All right, Marie Lynn's next question, she says, do you see when I will move out?
I hear you should wait until September if you can. I feel like it's going to be sooner, but September is more of an ideal time for that to happen.
All right, and her last question is, I was thinking of putting my old engagement ring on Kijiji to sell. Do you see how much I would get if I do so?
Not much, I hear. Yeah, it doesn't feel like it would do very well on there. They keep showing me 700, so that's what I'm hearing.
All right. Thank you so much.
Oh, that's it?
Yep,
Okay.
that is it for Marie
All right.
Lynn. Our next question here is from Brenda Larson. Hello,
Hey, Brenda.
She gets 10 questions
Oh, my
plus one
goodness.
bonus question. Thank you so much.
All right.
All right. Brenda's first question here, she says, my husband Chris reached out to me 2 weeks ago, and you were right. He was very depressed when he called me. I'm always kind and caring because I love him. Should I continue to be that way? Will it pay off or be more firm?
No, you definitely need to show some compassion here. So I would say stay open and receptive. Yeah. And definitely there's no need right now for the firmness. It's when somebody's taking advantage, and I don't get that sense from him.
Her next question is, for a few days, I felt Chris was chasing me, literally following me, asking to go on drives, come out to talk to him, text me what I'm doing, where and with who. Then he pulls away and is avoidant again. Will he stay consistent soon and be more stable with me?
I do see consistency happening, but I'm not hearing it being soon. So you're going to have to be patient. It does feel to me like he doesn't know how to stay consistent even within himself. And so it can be very difficult to do that externally as well.
Her next question is, I gave in and kissed my husband because I miss him. We ended up having some spicy time.
Nice.
I need so much more from Chris, but we can never resist each other, and I feel it brings us closer. Is having spicy time hurting us getting our relationship on the right path?
No, I will say though, it does slow the progress down. I wouldn't say it hurts it, because I think it's very important for you to maintain a connection and show that you are still connected. But I do hear it slows down him owning up to himself and growth for him.
All right. Her next question is, you mentioned how it will come to light to Chris that the grass is not greener. That means Chris will put more effort and be the one to approach me and let me know he wants to fix things with us.
Right.
I pray it doesn't come down to me giving an ultimatum.
No, I don't get the sense that it will. No.
All right, and that means that he will be the one to approach and fix things?
Well, you're going to work together. It's not going to be a he or a you. It feels like there will be a moment where he recognizes he screwed up. But it will be both of you doing it together. It won't be him coming to you or you going to him. It really feels like it's just going to happen spontaneously.
All right. Her next question, she says, you confirm that letting Chris come to me is the right thing. In the meantime, I'm trying my best to work on myself, my family, and heal.
Great.
I want the same for my husband. I'm worried I'm not reaching out enough. Should I contact him more or continue to give him space?
No, I would continue to do what you're doing. Yeah, I wouldn't change what you're doing that way.
Her next question is, you mentioned to stay open in positive vibration when I interact with him. I do keep things peaceful and safe and be kind. That's just who I am. But sometimes I feel frustrated or like I'm breaking down since he never has taken accountability.
Yeah.
Am I making things too easy for my husband?
I would say no. I do get the sense that you are quite open. I wouldn't say that you're necessarily making things too easy. If you're uncomfortable in a certain situation with him, then you have to honor that. So I think the most important thing is honor what you need in the moment. Okay? That's going to be the guide for you. If you need space, honor that space. If you need him around, honor that you need him around. So trust and listen to yourself and what your needs are.
All right, Brenda's next question, she says, to help things get better, I show Chris I'm strong, confident, and that I'm okay. But I'm hurting and I hold back my emotions. What I want to really need, say, or do, because I carry guilt and fear. I want to do things right. Should I show and say more than I am now?
I hear you should open up more. Yeah, it's never good to hide your true feelings. I don't think that you should be vulnerable with him because I don't think he can handle that right now. But I do feel that you should be honest. Okay, so there's a difference between telling and speaking your truth and giving away your vulnerability. So just, I would say, err on the caution of not being too vulnerable with him right now.
Her next question is, she says, with everything you have mentioned, it brings me hope. Even though it's so hard, I will continue to be patient and pray the wait will pay off. I've always felt to not give up, but I do worry Chris dragging this out on purpose. Or is this still part of the process?
No, I don't think he's dragging it out on purpose. I think it is part of the process for him.
Her next question is, for my peace and our love, I've forgiven him for the hurtful things he has said and done to me. I pray to be forgiven, but I worry he sees that as my weakness sometimes. I hope he feels bad for his mistakes. Will he make things right and apologize to our girls and I?
So I get he will show he's sorry. I don't hear he'll say he's sorry. So he will apologize. He will regret in the form of action, not so much in words.
Her next question is, Chris's actions can be heartless sometimes. Feels he takes us for granted. I worry he'd rather be alone now instead of being at home, or if he even loves and misses us. Does Chris still want our family?
He still loves you and he still wants you, yeah.
And her last question here, Brenda says, for all this that has happened, I have PTSD and I've been extremely hard on myself. I've always been a kind person, and I've become aware that this is a lesson that I need to learn to love and be kind to myself. I miss me. Will I get my glow back? You
will. And I think it's very important to understand that no matter what happens externally, it's how we react to it that is important. And as long as you are being your authentic, true, loving, caring self, you're going to always find you again. Okay, honey? So just remember to honor you. You can't ever lose that.
All right.
All right.
Thank you so much, Brenda. That is it for her. Okay. And I am going to go over our list here, everyone. So if you have donated to be on the list and you're wondering when you are coming up, just keep your ears open for your names. I'm going to go over that right now. Next up on our list, we have Greg P., then Huelva Arredondo, then Stacy K., then Anthony Harris, then Ilam Barinka, then Sarah Miller, then Alexis B., then Astrid L., then Sandra Phelps, then Gemma Jones, then CJ, then Allison Anger, then Ashlyn Rampool, then Carrie, then we have Melissa Bray, then Cassidy S., then Helen McGuigan, then Paula S., then Tanya Gonzalez. After Tanya is Sadeshni Tracy, then Gorgeous Andrews, then Nadine Manon, then Raven Love, then Navi Blash, then Jeanette Lewis, then Rebecca Kira, then we have Gemma Jones, then Maya Bronow, then Katrina Gant, then Stephanie McGren, then Cindy W., then Amaya Edmond, then Pauline Tedesco. After Pauline is Ashley Fiddler, and it looks like that's it for now. Thank you all so much. And if you would like to get on that list and get your questions answered, you can click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. Also, please make sure that your questions are in a yes or no format when you submit them. And if you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. Thank you so much, everyone. And yes, it was a little bit of a long list, but don't worry, we do happen to go through them quite fast.
We do.
Yes, no worries. Thank you so much. All right, back to the top of our list here. Our next question is from Greg P.
Hi, honey.
Greg, welcome back. Greg gets 10 questions plus one
Nice.
bonus question. Thank you so much. Greg's first question is, blessings, Rebecca and team. The government was instated on Friday. Do you see when anyone will be contacting me for a meeting?
It feels like early April.
His next question is, do you see who the people are who would like me to be part of their team? Like, could you describe them?
So there's a female and a male energy. The female is quite petite, long straight hair is what I see. It looks like it's lighter hair. Not blonde, but like a light brown. The male energy does seem a little younger. I would say early 30s at most is what I hear. Darker hair, tall, slender build.
His next question here is, will I be advising solely on nature, or will I be requested to advise in other areas of expertise?
So I hear you'll start with nature, but you will definitely be moving up and into other areas. Yeah.
Greg's next question is, will the ultimate decision maker be open-minded for my advices?
Yeah.
What can I expect?
Yeah. They're definitely going to be receptive to you. You're very articulate and capable of communicating the reason why things need to be a certain way. So yeah, they're definitely going to be open and receptive, I hear.
All right. Greg's next question is, do my guides have any messages for me as to what or when I can expect to be requested to become an advisor?
It feels like it's coming up for you in April, so it's going to be soon. Yeah.
All right. And is there anything he can expect about that?
Well, I mean, they're just going to reach out and communicate with you is what you can expect. Yeah. You've done your part, basically. It's just a waiting game now.
All right, Greg's next question is, will the final decision maker grant me space to advise him with integrity? Will there be trust?
There will be trust, yeah. And I do get that this individual has, we'll say, a lot of pull in the area of nature. It feels to me like they're already somehow involved.
Greg's next question is, I'm trying to wrap up affairs concerning my pension. I need to submit one more document tomorrow. Do you see this first pension situation being resolved soon?
Yes.
Greg's next question is, are there any interchanges going on between the political figures which I'm not aware of? Are these positive?
So there are some things going on behind the scenes, I hear. It definitely does feel to me like some are positive. Some can be a little bit, not negative, like I don't see it as that. It's just a little bit more of a challenge. So there's going to be a few people coming in that maybe have kind of an agenda, and they'll come on strong is what I'm hearing, but they'll get over it.
Greg's next question is, when can I expect a first contact from the government? Email, phone call?
I would say in April. Yeah, it feels to me like the first couple of weeks of April. Yeah.
By email or phone call?
Oh, by email or phone call? It feels to me like it will be both. So it does feel like you'll get a phone call and then you'll get a follow-up email.
All right. Greg's next question is, will I be traveling with the highest decision maker to accompany him on affairs related to nature or otherwise?
Not right away, no. Eventually you do get up in status, and it feels to me like you'll be one of those leading politician roles. So at the beginning, no. But you will eventually get there.
All right, and Greg's last question is, besides the above, do my guides have any messages for me?
Trust the process. Give yourself over to it. It is what you're supposed to do, so don't feel like it's not happening, because it feels to me like that's a little bit of an apprehension that you're hanging on to. Let that go. It's what you're supposed to do. They're intervening, they're helping, and they're moving the process along. Okay? So trust it.
All right, and that is it for Greg. Thank you so much, Greg. Also, our list is now closed for this live, everyone, so we will not be taking any more new donation questions to be added onto the list. We will just be finishing off everyone who has already donated. So don't worry, if you have already donated, you will still be answered here on this live. But again, we will not be taking any more new donation questions to be added onto the list. And I will go over our list again here, so if you have already donated and you are wondering when you're coming up, I'm going to go over that right now.
Awesome.
Next up on our list, we have Huelva Arredondo, then Stacy K, then Anthony Harris, then Isla Barinka, then Sarah Miller, then Alexis B, then Astrid L, then we have Sandra Phelps, then Gemma Jones, then CJ, then Allison Anger, then Ashlyn Rampool, then Melissa Bray. After Melissa is Cassidy S, then Helen McGuigan, then Paula S, then Tanya Gonzalez, then Sadeshni Tracy, then Gorgeous Andrews, then Nadine Manon, then Raven Love, then Navi Blash, then Jeanette Lewis, then Rebecca Kier. After Rebecca is Gemma Jones, then Maya Bronow, then Katrina Gant, then Stephanie McGren, then Cindy W., then Amaya Edmond, then Pauline Tedesco, then Ashley Fiddler, then Michelle Placencia, then Alessia M., then Olivia R., then we have Curtis Thomas, then Charlene E., then Elizabeth Gamez. After Elizabeth is Marie Lou Fortin, then Nikisha Harris, then Maria Thompson, then Mariah Meredith, then Rebecca J. Then we have Danielle Facio, and looks like that is it for now. All right, thank you so much, everyone. And just a reminder that that list is now closed for this live, so we will not be taking any more new donation questions to be added onto that list. We will just be finishing off everyone who has already donated. If you just finished donating before I announced that our list is closed and you did not hear your name on that list that I just read, don't panic. It does take a moment or two to be updated. I will go over our list again in a little bit here. Thank you so much, everyone.
And I will say, for those of you who want to be notified before we start the live and get on that list early so that you don't miss out on being able to do so, you can sign up for our email list. And on there, we as soon as we're going to go live, we send out an email and we turn on the button so you can actually get on that list early. All right.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
That is it for our list here.
That's perfect.
Back to the top of our list, we have Huelva Arredondo. Hello,
Hello,
Huelva.
honey.
Huelva gets 5 questions here.
Sounds good.
Huelva's first question is, good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Yesterday we got in a huge fight. Is my relationship over with Manuel?
No, they say it's not. No. You'll work through it.
Huelva's next question is, if not, do you see when it will get better?
So I see improvement. I'm getting told it won't happen until around July. You'll have a bit of this up and down energy until then.
All right, our next question is, do you see when he will come back home?
4 months, I hear.
Our next question is, will I still go to Las Vegas on April 19th? We have planned to go for his birthday.
Yeah, I hear you will.
And Huelva's last question is, do you still see me having another baby with him?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Huelva. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question is from Stacy K. Hello,
Hi, Stacy.
Stacy gets 5 questions here.
Sounds good.
Her first question is, good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
John came back into my life. Do you see when we will begin dating seriously?
They're saying about 2 months.
Her next question is, will there be an engagement or marriage with John?
I don't get a yes with marriage. I do get the sense that the commitment is there, but the actual going through and getting married doesn't seem to happen.
All right. Stacy's next question is, do you see what John's feelings are towards me?
There's a definite draw to you. I would say very interested, very open. Being authentic is one of the biggest things that they're saying. So this person is being true to themselves in this connection with you.
All right. Her next question here is, will I move from my current location this year or next year?
I hear next year.
Her next question, this is Stacy's last question. She says, I want to test for a state and national board this year. Will I pass on my first attempt?
I heard no. Sorry, honey.
All right. Thank you so much, Stacy. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Anthony Harris.
Hi,
Hello,
Anthony.
Welcome back. Anthony gets 3 questions here.
Sounds good.
Anthony's first question is, morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Hope you are doing absolutely amazing.
Aw, thanks. You too.
Will my new client management system and automation plan be in the right alignment to scale my business?
Yes. Yeah.
Anthony's next question is, am I on the right path with my paid marketing promotions on TikTok and YouTube?
So you're definitely on the right path. It's taking a little longer than you're wanting, but I hear that it is strong, honey. So keep doing what you're doing, okay? Don't deviate from that.
And Anthony's last question is, are there any messages from my guides for these next 2 weeks? Thanks as always.
I think for you it's perseverance, taking care of yourself, okay? So I know that you have a lot going on. It feels like they're literally showing you juggling. So make sure that we are taking care of ourselves even though we have a lot happening, okay? So take time for yourself, and you know, everything is working out exactly how it's meant to work out for you, and it's very positive and moving in the right direction, but you still need to take that time for you.
All right. Thank you so much, Anthony. And we did do the paid marketing promotions, right?
Yep.
Perfect. Our next question is from Ilam Barinka. Hello, Ilam.
Hello.
Welcome back. Ilam gets 5 questions here.
Sounds good.
One moment here. All right. Ilam's first question is, last time you told me I would find a new job in November, but I didn't have that happen, even though I had interviews. Will I be offered a new job within the next 1 to 3 months?
I do see you working right away, so I would say yes. Yeah, for sure.
Ilam's next question is, I've had some problems at work with people complaining about me behind my back. Will this situation be resolved in my favor?
Yeah, I hear, like, they're literally telling me you don't need to worry about it.
Ilam's next question is, has my manager's perception of me recently changed for the better?
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, definitely.
Their next question is, will my interview for the V funding be successful? Will I receive it?
I hear you will, yes. It does feel like we've got to really not overshare, is what I'm hearing, okay? So short answers, stay positive, keep it upbeat.
All right, and their last question here, Ilam says, is there anything else I can do to have the committee for the V funding on my side?
Again, it's just being in a positive mindset and just not oversharing. I don't know why they keep saying that, but it feels to me like short answers are very important here. We want direct and short answers, not too much information with it. That's what you can do better.
All right. Thank you so much, Ilam. Keep us posted.
Yeah.
That's it for them.
Okay.
Our next question is from Sarah Miller. Hello, Sarah. Welcome back. She gets 3 questions here.
Sounds good.
Her first question, Sarah says, good morning.
Good morning, honey.
You know me and getting in my head when we go lengths of time with no connection. Do you see where his head and thoughts are at?
So he feels very busy and distracted. I have no time right now is the energy. So it's not that he's not trying to spend time with you. It just feels like I'm tired and I don't have a lot of free time right now. His headspace, he just is like off. I feel shut down. I feel shut off. I feel like I'm exhausted. That would be the energy. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, Friday evening I forwarded an email to him regarding insurance renewal and a note that I hoped he was doing well, hoping maybe it would break the silence between us. Not a thing back. Do you see him reaching out soon, or what is stopping him?
Yeah. It just, honestly, it's that busy energy and feeling exhausted. He really does feel like he's overdoing it, and it's taking its toll. I do hear you'll hear back. I would say within the next few days. Yeah.
All right, and Sarah's last question, she says, you did say April would finally be a better month. It seems like we are so far from that. Every month passing has been a lot of the same, and it's hard to not get discouraged that change is finally going to come. Do you see what's coming for April?
So stay open, stay receptive. Yes, things are going to get better. I know sometimes it looks completely different from what the reality of it is going to be. So it's an energy you have to hold on to, okay? I do see a big shift between the connection with both of you in April. So just stay open to that and try not to worry is what your guides are saying, okay? It's so important, honey.
All right. Thank you so much, Sarah. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Alexis B.
Hi, Alexis.
She gets 5 questions here.
Sounds good.
Her first question, one moment here. Her first question, she says, hey ladies, I know you said Hakeem's feelings are still there strongly, even though he's not showing it. Do you hear when he will show it?
I would say by May there seems to be a big shift between how you guys react and interact.
Her next question is he not showing it because he has given up on our connection?
No. It's more about not necessarily knowing how to move forward with things. So it's really about that more than anything.
Her next question is, I know you said April is when I'll see a turnaround with the baby situation.
Mm-hmm.
Is that still the case?
Yeah. But again, May seems to be a better month for the connection between the two of you. So just give him that space that he needs. You're doing well is what your guys are saying. So you're definitely doing what you need to do.
Her next question is, will I get approved for the bonus I applied for?
Oh, I hear you well. Yep.
And her last question is, not splitting my energy, but could things go anywhere with Mr. Sammy? Thank you both as always.
I think it's very important that you keep that note that you just said, I'm not splitting my energy. I hear it could, but if you do go down that path, you will split your energy is what they say, okay?
All right. Thank you so much, Alexis. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question is from Astrid L. Hello,
Hi, honey.
Astrid. She gets 10 questions
Oh my
plus
goodness,
one
wow.
bonus question.
So many.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Astrid's first question here, she says, morning,
Good
super
morning.
duo. Do you see what brought me to texting Billy were my downloads I received from my heart versus my mind? Sorry, she says, what brought me to texting Billy were my downloads I received from my heart versus my mind, and wondering, was this the right step to have taken with him since we are in retrograde?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. It definitely would have been better to wait because retrograde is almost over. It's okay though. I don't get like, it's a little bit of resistance. It's not like, oh my gosh, you made a big mistake. No, it does feel like you should have waited, or you should wait for this connection till after retrograde, just because that miscommunication can happen. But I can feel the intensity of the energy between the two of you, so I can understand why you want it to happen sooner. But they do say, remember, retrograde is a difficult time, okay?
All right. Astrid's next question is, last week I asked the universe for a sign. Socks on Monday. I was at a trade show, and on the last day there were socks showing up everywhere. Was this indeed the sign we are meant to make it work?
Of course. I don't know why we doubt it when we ask for it and then they give it to us. They're like, yeah, of course it was your sign. Of course.
All right. Astrid's next question is, will it feel different this time? I just hope that he has learned one or two things to this time around.
So
to make me see he's more in it than out as before with the hot and cold. That is, of course, if he still wants to.
He will still be in it. I get he is the way he is what they say, okay? So he is always going to be a little bit of this like 1 foot in, 1 foot out kind of energy. Even when he's serious, he has that. He's like ready to bolt and run out of fear. So you just kind of got to get used to that from him. But I do see that things are going to be much better in the sense that you feel better about the connection, which makes it less of a panicky situation, if that makes sense.
All right.
Okay.
Her next question is, I know it's a bit away, assuming he's coming home around April 2nd. Can't help to ask, but when we do see each other again, I know you saw a passionate evening and sleepover. Do you still see that?
Yes.
Her next question is, I know you said we will get back on track and not to worry. Do you still see us getting closer again and deepening our connection this summer? Any insight on the month?
Yeah. July is an important one for you guys, but leading up to it is also very special. It just feels like July seems to be just a really good one. You feel really relaxed and content in your relationship with him.
All right. Her next question here is, even though he didn't reach out, which would have been my confirmation he had thought things through on our last conversation, do you see what he has learned or discovered for himself while I was not available?
So one of the things that he recognized or realized is that he actually does value you more than he thought. Not that he is thinking in his head, oh, you know, I just don't care about this individual. It's not like that, but he recognizes that you are special and important, and that he does need your energy in his life. I think that's the most significant thing that he came to realize, because prior to that, I guess he had this sort of I could leave it kind of energy where it is whatever, you know, it's not as important as I think it is kind of thing. So he has come to realize you are important and that your energy is something that he misses when it's not there.
Her next question is, do you see when he reaches out again, he should be home in a week and give his resignation?
So what's the question?
Do you see when he reaches out again, he should be home in a week and give his resignation?
I'm not seeing him giving resignation, so no. So home in a week and giving it up, or if that's the question, no, I'm not seeing that happening in a week.
All right. Her next question is, will there be any important milestones or moments that Billy and I should be aware of in our relationship?
Well, I think you guys are already coming up to one right now where you realize and recognize that you're important to each other, and that you are wanting that connection, and he is starting to recognize that he wants that connection too.
All right. Her next question here, I see, she meant, do you see when he reaches out again was the part of her question that she meant, not the give his resignation.
Okay, so
Yeah.
So what's the question?
So, do you see when he reaches out again?
Well, I hear that you will talk within the next few weeks. Yeah.
All right. Her next question here is, I feel everyone is against this happening. While I can't deny my feelings for him, is this simply karmic or long-lasting relationship or both?
Well, I feel like you both have, you set this up as a way to grow individually, but as well together. So in a way, I guess, yes, karmic. I wouldn't worry so much about what others' input and feelings are about the connection. It is really irrelevant. It's how you feel about it. This is somebody that you made a pact with before coming here that you were going to have a connection with. So that's what I would just focus my attention on.
All right, her next question is, will it be better than before or same? I hope you learned a thing or two as well.
I hear it'll be similar to before. It will be better, but there will still be some of those things that were problematic for you. But that being said, you're going to react to it differently. So it is going to feel better, if that makes sense. Okay?
All right, and Astrid's last question here, she says, giveaway, thanks for loving all my questions while we try to see if this can work, since the love and care is definitely there.
Right, it definitely is. Well, thank you so much, Astrid. Yay!
Awesome, all right. And since we are past our 40,000 likes now, we can do our 5 free questions as well. And thanks to Astrid, we can do 6 free questions.
That's right.
Thank you so much, Astrid, for giving away that last question. And thank you all of you for tapping away and getting us to our like goal.
Right.
All right. Get ready for 6
free questions!
Yay! Thank you so much, everyone. All right. Our first free question here is from Missy. Missy says, hi.
Hi.
Will my mom get her inheritance in April?
Oh, I got not in April, no.
Our next question is from Jocelyn. Jocelyn says, is being a personal counselor for ex-addicts the right choice for me as a job?
It is, yes. I would say, though, you are a very empathic individual, so make sure you are taking care of yourself and clearing your energy after you've done sessions with people like that, okay?
All right, our next question is from Kai. Hello, Kai.
Hi.
Who says, is Melissa going to figure out these feelings and stuff she is hiding by summer?
No, not by summer. I will say Melissa's going to recognize that they're there. Figuring it out, no, not by the summer.
All right. Our next question is from Eileen, who is our top gifter.
Oh, thanks, Eileen.
Thank you so much. Eileen says, will I get the recruiter position I applied for?
Oh, I hear no. You're gonna be doing something completely different is what I hear. So no, not that.
All right. Our next question is from Romina. Romina says, hi, Rebecca.
Hi.
Will my dog survive her surgery or should we wait?
Yeah, I get a lot of resistance, honey. They literally show me like pushback. I would wait if you can, if it's safe for the dog. If it's not safe for the dog, then obviously don't wait. You know, anything that you do, it feels to me like there's a lot of pushback, okay?
All right. And our last free question here, just for the moment, is from Lisa. Lisa says, did Mike talk to his family about me on the weekend on how to approach me?
No.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone, again, for tapping away and getting us to our like goal. And thank you so much, Astrid, for giving away that last question.
Yes, thank you so much, honey.
You are awesome. Remember to keep on tapping the screen, everyone, because at 80,000 likes, our next like goal, we will do another 5 free questions from the comments. And just a reminder that our list is closed for this live, so we will not be taking any more new donation questions to be added onto our list. We will just be finishing off everyone who has already donated. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
If you didn't happen to make it onto the list this live, make sure to sign up for our email list in the link in the bio to be notified for the next time we go live and to stay connected with us. We always send out a notification before we go live and open up the list at the same time. That is the easiest way to make sure that you do get on the list for the lives, is when we send that notification to sign up there. Thank you so much, everyone. All right, back to our list. Our next question is from Sandra Phelps.
Hi, Sandra.
Welcome back. She gets 3 questions here.
Sounds good.
Sandra's first question, she says, hello, ladies.
Hi.
Hope all is well.
Thank you, honey.
Do you still see me starting my new job April 7th? There were some issues with my background check that I had to submit some further documentation.
I still hear yes.
All right. Her next question is, will my email mishap affect anything?
No.
And Sandra's last question, she says, is there any guidance my guides would like me to know at this time?
Relax, it's all good. It's all working out. It's all gonna work out. You're panicked for nothing. You're just suffering twice. Let it go. Relax is their message, okay?
All right. Thank you so much, Sandra. And she says, as always, thank you for answering my questions, and I hope you ladies have a wonderful day.
You as well, honey.
Thank you so much, Sandra. And I see here, Sierra Ray, thank you so much. Sierra says, best psychic I've spoken to.
Aw, thanks, hon.
So sweet. Thank you.
Lots of love to you.
All right. Our next question here on our list is from Gemma Jones.
Hi,
Hello,
Gemma.
Gemma. Thank you so much. All right. Gemma gets 3 questions here.
Sounds good.
Give me 1 second here.
Okay.
All right. Gemma's first question, she says, hi.
Hi.
I can't help but worry about Oscar. Is there anything I can do for him? I want to hold him, but I'm sad I can't.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like there's much other than energetically that you can do. So physically, not much, but energetically, yes. Yes. So heal energetically.
All right. Her next question, Gemma says, do you see the name of the house we should go for?
The name of the house? They're not giving me the name of the house, but they are showing me an age.
And her last question is there anything Ray wants to say but can't because he's not good at relationships?
My feelings are there. That would be it. The feelings are there. They're real. I'm not great at doing it, but they're there.
All right, and Gemma says thank you.
Okay.
That's it for her.
All right.
Oh, and just to add to what Sierra said there on her testimonial. All right, Sierra says, best psychic I've spoken to, she's been right 100% of the time.
Well, thank you, honey.
So sweet. All right. A moment here. Our next question, we just finished with Gemma. Our next question is from CJ. Hello, CJ. CJ gets 3 questions here.
All right.
CJ's first question is, am I meant to be with Jay in this life?
Ooh, it's complicated. Not the way that you're asking. There is meant to be a connection, but not the way that you're asking, I hear.
Their next question is, does Jay love me?
There's love there, yeah.
And CJ's last question is, does Jay want to be with me the same way I feel for him?
No, so I hear that there is this pull to you, but not the same. So you feel a lot more like it feels like you're more ready, you're more open, you're more receptive, and this individual is very like evasive is the word that they're giving me. So this is somebody who's not really open and receptive.
All right. Thank you so much, CJ.
Yeah.
That's it for them.
Okay.
Our next question is from Allison Anger. Hello,
Hello,
Allison.
Allison.
She gets 3 questions here.
Sounds good.
Allison's first question is, do you see when my stomach issues will get figured out?
It's going to take about 6 months is what your guides are saying, but I do hear that there are some things you can do to help alleviate. I do get you should avoid some foods. Specifically, I'm hearing milk products. I know that sucks, but that's what I am hearing. Will help a lot with alleviating. It feels very inflamed, and I'm feeling very, there's either like some kind of damage or something that's happening in your stomach, and that is being basically irritated from certain foods.
Her next question is, do my spirit guides have any messages for me?
Things aren't as bad as you think they are. I know that it feels like there's a lot of chaos around you, but within you, that doesn't have to be the case. So the message to you is find the peace and the solace within, and don't pay attention to what's happening externally, okay? You're taking on a lot of the external stuff, which is hard on your system, okay?
And Allison's last question, she says, do Marcos and I stay friends after the fight we just had?
I hear you will, but it's going to take some time to get to a good place. So just be patient is what they say.
All right. Thank you so much, Allison. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question is from Ashlyn Rampool.
Hi,
Hello,
honey.
Ashlyn. Welcome back. Ashlyn gets 5 questions here.
All right.
Their first question is, hi, Rebecca.
Hi.
Hi, Dee, my favorite girls. Rebecca, today is my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday. Love it.
Any messages for me?
So it's very important on your birthday to take time for yourself. It's a very powerful manifestation day for us. So take time to really get clear on what you want to see happen over this next year for yourself, okay? So get focused, even write it out if you can. That would be my, I will say my advice to you. Write out what you're wanting to see happen for yourself this year, okay? Today of all days, very powerful day.
Ashlyn's next question is, do you see when IFCC will contact me about my award? Because I have to book my tickets to Brussels.
I'm not hearing anything yet. It feels to me like it's going to be a couple of months before you actually get everything finalized or all the information that you need. So I would say by May.
All right, Ashlyn's next question is, does Kashania know it's my birthday and if she's thinking of me?
I don't get the sense that she knows or remembers that it's your birthday. I mean, I will say that you guys are energetically connected. So when you think of her, she thinks of you. It's vice versa, always.
Ashlyn's next question is, do you see what I should do on my birthday to make things better and faster for my manifestations?
I already told you what to do, but yeah, take that time for yourself and do it. And again, I hear for you scripting, so it's writing out all of the details of the things you want to experience for this next year.
All right, and Ashlyn's last question is, will the business improve in Durban despite the toxic boss?
So, improve, no, it will stabilize a little. I'm not seeing it improving yet. There is going to be another change or something is going to change, and then it does start to get better, but this feels to me like about 6 months. 6 months from now.
All right, thank you so much. Mm-hmm. That is it for Ashlyn.
And happy birthday!
Have a great day, Ashlyn.
Mm-hmm.
All right, our next question here is from Melissa Bray.
Hi,
Hello,
honey.
Melissa, welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
She gets 1 question here.
Sounds good.
Melissa says, hi girls.
Hi.
Is there any messages from my guides or anything exciting to come?
So it is important, you've got a lot of this energy from retrograde that needs to still be cleared. So it is important that you take the time. Retrograde's almost over, thankfully. So let's purge that energy and get rid of it, okay? Write out all of the disappointments and the things that have kind of held you back and burn it. Get rid of it. Purge it. Out.
All right. Thank you so much, Melissa.
Yeah.
That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question is from Cassidy S.
Hello, Cassidy.
Who gets another question here.
Sounds good.
Cassidy says, do you see what Nasaya's problem is with me? Jealousy or something more?
There does seem to be a little bit of jealous energy. It feels more like I'm coveting or envious more so than like, you know, there's a difference between jealous and envy. It feels more like, why do you got it all together and I can't kind of get there kind of thing. So I would use the word envy more so than the jealousy.
All right. Thank you so much, Cassidy. That's it for them.
Okay.
Our next question is from Helen McGuigan.
Hello, Helen.
Welcome back. She gets one question here.
Sounds good.
Helen says, hi, ladies.
Hi.
Does Chris want to talk to me again? If so, do you see when this will happen? Thank you.
Okay.
So do you see when Chris will want to talk to me again?
I will say it's going to still be about 3 months before you guys talk.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Helen. Our next question is from Paula S. Hello,
Hey,
Paula.
Paula.
Paula gets 3 questions here.
Okay.
Paula says, I've had problems with my hip. I have an appointment with a specialist in May. Will I get help and relief from pain?
It's going to take some time. You will get some help. They're going to do more testing on you. I hear that you won't get the relief that you're looking for about 8 months, and that really sucks because it is constant, and it doesn't get worse, but I feel they're not going to figure things out for that long because there's still lots of tests they're going to want to do.
All right. Her next question is, will my friendships at work be restored?
Yes.
And Paula's last question is, will the relationship with Debbie stay stable? She's a loose cannon.
She is. So what I hear is there will always be a bit of that turmoil. I wouldn't call it stable per se, but you know how to navigate. So it does feel like you'll be able to work around the energy of that destabilization, but it will never be, I'm going to use the word consistent for you.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for Paula.
All right.
Our next question is from Tanya Gonzalez. Hello,
Hello.
Tanya. Tanya gets 3 questions here.
Sounds good.
And welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Tanya's first question is it my intuition or my fears that is telling me not to trust EP?
Intuition, I hear. Yeah.
Her next question is, do you see me in a committed relationship soon?
I hear 5 months before you find your partner.
All right, and Tanya's last question is, will I be hired to the remote job as a patient service rep? Thank you.
Oh, I hear ya.
All right,
Yeah.
Thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Sadeshni Tracy.
Hey, honey.
Hello. They get 3 questions here.
Sounds
That's so
good.
funny. She just asked if we did her question.
Perfect
Here
timing.
now, Tracy.
Must have
Alright.
felt it coming, hey?
All right, her first question here, she says, do you think the house we saw the owner will give us an answer next week?
Yes.
Tracy's next question is, do you think the owner will accept our price offer for the house, or would he have his own price?
He'll come back with a different price, I hear. Yeah.
And their last question is, do you think at work, I just started 1 year now, will I succeed?
You will. Yeah. Perseverance with this one, though, I hear. So there is a lot of work to get there, but yes, it's worth it.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question is from Gorgeous Andrews.
Hi, honey.
Hello, welcome back. Gorgeous gets 3 questions here.
Sounds good.
Their first question is, hey ladies.
Hi.
Can I have a message from my guides, please?
So the next 5 months for you seem to be quite up and down. Try to find your footing is what they're saying. So when things aren't necessarily going as you need them to, so like they're showing it like this, it's important that you maintain a higher vibration. So don't get carried away with what's happening is really the message, okay?
Gorgeous's next question is, will Solomon and I start dating?
I see casual. I don't see it being something serious. I see some casual energy between the two of you.
And their last question is, do you see when I'll be moving into a bigger place? Please and thank you.
8 months, I heard.
All right.
Mhm.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
That's it for them.
All right.
Our next question is from Nadine Manon.
Hello.
Nadine gets 3 questions here.
Sounds good.
Her first question is, will my son's court appointment go as we hope it will on Friday?
Yeah, it looks like there is going to be a little bit of a unexpected, but it's going to be okay, I hear. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, will my 3 grandchildren be okay?
Yes.
And Nadine's last question is, will my financial situation ever improve?
So it does. It feels like you have a lot of this, you know, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. 2027 seems to be a very good year financially for you. You've just, it's your relationship with money is what they're saying. So you really got to get more comfortable being in that mode of abundance is what I hear, okay? So work on your relationship with finances.
All right. Thank you so much, Nadine. That is it for her.
Okay.
And just give me 1 second here.
Oh, okay.
I might have to move the camera a bit. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, everyone.
It's
I
all
might
good.
shake you a little bit.
Ah! Just shaking their world.
There we go.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, I really moved the camera. Sorry about that,
That's
everyone.
okay. You have to verify that you're human and not a
Yes.
robot.
All right, back to our list here. Our next question is from Raven Love.
Hi,
Hello,
Raven. Welcome back, honey.
Raven gets 3 questions here.
Okay.
The first question is, hey ladies,
Hi.
I hope all is well.
Thank you. You too.
I unit is deploying next year. Do you see me going?
Yes.
Her next question is, I changed my trip to visit home in a few weeks. Will I see Xavier?
No, it doesn't look like it.
And Raven's last question is there a baby coming this year?
I'm not seeing a baby this year. I do hear 2026 for pregnancy, but not having baby until 2027 is what I hear.
All right. Thank you so much, Raven. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Navi Blash. Hello, Navi.
Hi.
Navi gets 1 question here.
Sounds good.
Navi says, is my health okay? I'm a bit worried. Do you have any tips for me?
I do see inflammation throughout the system. It does feel like your system is in high alert right now. So I would go see a doctor and get your like get some blood work and just have a general physical done. Because it does feel like your body is in like, I'll say high alert is the best way to describe it.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Our next question is from Jeanette Lewis.
Hi,
Hello,
honey.
Jeanette. She gets 3 questions here.
Sounds good.
Jeanette's first question, she says, will we ever see any relief from these student loans?
No. Sorry, honey.
Her next question is, will Wendy be able to get Kendall a job?
Yeah.
Her last question, Jeanette says, will Mark get this new job making more money?
I do see a new job. I'm not hearing it's this one that you're asking about. But yeah, I do see a new job with more money coming in.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question is from Rebecca Kira. Hello,
Hi.
welcome back. Rebecca gets 1 question here.
Sounds good.
Her question is, hello.
Hi.
Since I'm going to meet up with Martin in April to see each other after having not seen him since June and him telling me how he feels later on, do you see him ending his relationship with his girlfriend since he will tell me how he feels about me?
I'm not seeing that happening right away. So I would say not when you're expecting it.
All right. And that is it for her.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Oh, wait. Yes.
Y-
No, she gets 1 more.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
It's all good.
All right. Rebecca's last question here. She says, do you think Martin will contact me in mid-April to meet up in person for coffee, or will he contact me sooner and we'll be texting randomly? Then he will ask if we can meet physically.
Yeah, I get that it will be, I still hear it'll be mid-April. It will be sporadic. It's not consistent. And then he will ask you to meet up.
All right. Thank you so much, Rebecca. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Gemma Jones.
Hello
Gemma.
again.
She gets one more question here.
Awesome.
Gemma's question is, me again, will we get a private house close to the kids' school, work, etc.? Thank you.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. It feels very convenient where it is, actually.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Gemma. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question is from Maya Bronow, who gets one question as well.
Sounds good.
Thank you so much. Maya says, Hi.
Hi.
I have to get blood work done. Will everything be okay?
I do see some spiked. So yeah, you're going to be okay. I'm going to start with that. But I do see that there is some things that are going to need some attention. Okay?
All right, and that is it for Maya. Thank you.
All right.
Our next question is from Katrina Gant. Hello,
Hi, Katrina.
She gets 5 questions here.
Sounds good.
Katrina's first question, she says, do you see when I will own my own dachshund dog? I want to become a dog mom.
Aw, I love it.
A dachshund,
It feels like it's going to be about 8 months before you actually find the dog that you're supposed to have.
All right, Katrina's next question is, do you see how Kelly S. is feeling towards me now for reconciling? He had a previous falling out with me and been arguing with me lately via text.
So the energy between the two of you is still going to kind of continue the way that it is for about 2 months, and then it seems to improve from there.
Our next question is, should I invite my cousin Precious to Hawaii with me to celebrate my 28th birthday for 3 days?
I would. That sounds fun.
Her next question is, do you see when I will have an in-person interview with the Padres Apartments in Elk Grove, CA?
Oh, this feels to me like it's going to be about 4 months.
All right, and Katrina's last question is, as of now, do you see when I will move into my own apartment?
So it is before the year is up. I feel like it'll be around November. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
That's it for her. And we have another nice testimonial.
Oh, I
here.
like that.
One moment here.
Okay.
All right, a testimonial from Karen. Hello, Karen.
Hi.
Karen says, you are a fantastic watch, and I listen to you all the time. Never seen anybody as fantastic as you.
Well, thanks, honey.
So sweet.
I'm glad you enjoy watching.
Definitely. Thank you so much for that.
Yes.
All right. Our next question here, back to our list, is from Stephanie McGren.
Hi,
Hello,
Stephanie.
She gets 3 questions here.
Awesome.
Stephanie's first question, she says, do you see where my son will be getting the rest of his when my son will be getting the rest of his inheritance?
Right away they show me Halloween, so it looks like October.
All right. Stephanie's next question is, will things get better financially for me?
I get that it's going to be a bit of this struggle for, I'm hearing another 5 months at least. Things do start to improve after about 5 months though.
And Stephanie's last question is, a few weeks ago, a cardinal appeared out of nowhere and was flying around me. Can you please tell me what that was about? Thank you for everything you do.
It does feel like it is a female energy of, I would say it's a grandmother energy, it feels like, from the other side. So letting you know that you're not alone. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for Stephanie.
Amazing.
And I will just remind everyone that our list is closed for this live, everyone, so we are not taking any more new donation questions to be added onto the list. We are just finishing off everyone who has already donated. So again, if you have already donated, don't worry, you will still be answered here on this live, but we will not be taking any more new donation questions to be added onto the list. If you didn't happen to make it onto the list this live, make sure to sign up for the email list in the link in the bio to be notified when we go live next and to stay connected with us. Also, we now have a Patreon where with your subscription you now have access to email questions 24/7 all the time at the same rate as the lives, as well as an abundance meditation. You can find that in the link in the bio as well.
That's right.
Thank you so much, everyone. All right, our next question here, we just finished with Stephanie.
Yep.
Our next question is from Cindy W. Hello,
Hey, Cindy.
She gets 3 questions here.
Okay.
Cindy says, do you see Clay and I getting closer in the summer?
I do actually hear that. Yeah, they're showing a magnet. So I do see things getting more intense in a good way.
Her next question is, do you see me still at my job? I love what I do, but worried about the economy.
Yeah, I hear not to worry. It does feel like it's stable. It feels secure. They're showing roots, so that's always a good sign that everything is good. Yeah.
And her last question is, Cindy says, do you still see me buying a home?
Yes.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much, Cindy. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Amaya Edmond. Hello, Amaya.
Hello, Amaya.
Who gets 3 questions here.
Sounds good.
Amaya's first question is my daughter getting sick or just allergies?
I'm being told virus, so yeah, it looks like she's sick.
Our next question is, since the timeline of me hearing from Paris this month changed, do you see when he'll be reaching out?
It feels like it's going to be around, I would say about the second week of May. You can bring it in sooner. I think it's very important not to try to force the energy though. And tell your sister not to energetically be involved either, okay?
All right, and Amaya's last question, she says, will he see his fault in the situation and change?
Yes and no. I do see that there will be a different way of being. I don't necessarily see that he's gonna think he's at fault or see that aspect of it, but there will be an attempt to do things better.
All right,
Yeah.
Thank you so much. That's it for Amaya.
All right.
Our next question is from Pauline Tedesco. Hello, Pauline.
Hello.
She gets 3 questions here.
Okay.
Pauline's first question is, will I find a good lawyer soon for my divorce?
Yeah.
Her next question is, Patrick is losing patience. Will he wait for me to get divorced so we can be together?
I hear he will wait. You have to at least be, I'm getting a little bit more open for the connection, okay?
All right, and her last question is, will I find a place to rent before summer?
By the summer, I hear, not before.
All right, thank you so much, Pauline. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Ashley Fiddler. Hello,
Hi, Ashley.
She gets 5 questions here.
Sounds good.
Ashley's first question is, she says, you answered my question about hearing from T, but not soon. Will I hear from him before our baby is born with a positive message?
Yes, not necessarily. Okay, it feels complicated. Yes, you'll hear from him before baby. It feels to me like you will have a lot of elevated emotions, and it's not necessarily gonna go smoothly. Try to keep yourself centered, and then it can be an easier connection is what I hear, okay?
Her next question is, do you see how he is feeling about our situation?
Stressed, very stressed, overwhelmed, and like literally they're showing hiding under a rock, so trying to get away.
Ashley's next question is, do you see me moving town soon?
Yes, it looks like you will, yeah.
Her next question is, should I continue with the path of career I'm studying?
Yes.
And her last question is, do you see a relationship for me, whether with T or not?
I do see a connection. I'm getting 6 months from now for you. It feels like right now it just would be too messy for you to be in a relationship with anybody, T or otherwise. So wait about 6 months is when your person comes in.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. That is it for Ashley.
Okay.
Our next question is from Michelle Placencia.
Hi.
Hello, Michelle. Michelle gets 5 questions here.
Sounds good.
Her first question is, hello, Rebecca
Hi.
and B. Fernando has upset me. I want to tell him and try and resolve this. Should I bring it up today?
I hear not today. I would wait. I think it's very important that you get into a better place before you bring it up. So don't, it's almost like what they're showing me is it's like getting amplified, getting worse and worse the more you're thinking about it. So let's try to resolve it energetically first within yourself before you bring it up to him. Because if you approach him now with the energy that you're at, it's going to push him. Yeah, you're going to push him away, and it's not what you want.
Her next question is he aware that he upset me on Friday?
No.
Next question is, does he want to try this connection with me? I feel like he isn't interested because of how much he always cancels last minute on seeing me.
Yeah, and that canceling happens because of fear, honey. He has a strong draw to you, but then he is afraid of that. So that's where that energy comes from. I think it's important that when you do speak with him, you speak with him more about, like, make it kind of more showing him, not trying to make him feel it. Okay, so this is what's happening, and this is the result of that happening. So try to, I guess, in the way they're saying, keep your emotions out of it so that you're not trying to back him into a corner, because as soon as you do that with him, he always pushes back.
Her next question is, do you see when we will finally see each other?
It looks like in April. Yeah.
And her last question is, are there any messages from my guides on the connection? I'm starting to feel defeated.
I know. And it can be very difficult because with him, again, he runs on this fear. He really has this, has a hard time moving forward in that energy because of his fear around how he feels about things. So it can be very frustrating. I think the message that they have for you is your patience is very helpful. Trying to force him or push him into a corner never works. So we don't want to do that. We definitely just want to stay open and receptive. Again, though, that being said, you know, you don't want to wait forever for somebody to come around. So their message to you is stay open and receptive, but don't give up on you. Okay?
All right. And yes, that was any messages from
That's
the guides, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Michelle. That's it for her.
All right.
One moment here. All right, and I do see that we have already made it past 80,000
Wow.
likes. Amazing job, everyone. Before we do our 5 free questions, I am just going to quickly go over our list. Feel free to start putting in a yes or no question here into the comments while I am doing that list. And if you have donated to be on the list and you're still wondering when you are coming up, just keep your ears open for your names. I'm going to go over that right now. So we just finished with Michelle, right?
That's right. Yes.
Our next question is from Alessia M, then Olivia R, then Curtis Thomas, then Charlene E, then Elizabeth Gomez, then we have Marie Lune Forsen, then Nikisha Harris, then Maria Thompson, then Mariah Meredis, then Rebecca J, then we have Danielle Facio, then Lisa Lopez, then Shaz, then BP, and that is it.
All right.
Thank you all so much. All right, and now let's do our
5 free questions. Great job tapping.
Great job, everyone. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
All right, our first free question is from, let's see here, from Monisha. Monisha says, will I conceive in April?
I hear May.
All right. Our next question is from Jenny. Jenny says, will Miguel and I date again but more stable?
Yes.
All right. Our next free question here is from Zoe. Zoe says, is sending a text to Elle a good idea?
I get resistance right now. I would say not right now. No.
All right. Our next question is from Taryn. Taryn says, will Finny confess to me?
No.
All right. And our last free question here is from, let's see here. From Maria. Maria says, will our financial situation improve?
You have improvement in about 4 months, I hear. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, everyone. That is it for our 5 free questions for now. Feel free to keep on tapping that screen. We are nearing the end of our list here. Let's see if we can make it to
20.
20,000 likes. That's right. I got confused.
I had to
We're
think
at
for a second too.
100,000.
I had to think for a second too, so it's all good.
Yes. 120,000 likes. Once we make it there, we will do another 5 free questions from the comments.
That's right.
Thank you so much, everyone. All right. Back to our list here. Our next question is from Alessia M. Hello,
Hi, honey.
Alessia. She gets 5 questions here.
Sounds good.
Alessia's first question, she says, "Hello, ladies.
Hi.
Luca and I saw each other last Thursday. We talked a lot and it was a beautiful evening. He seemed very open and it felt so familiar. Do you see how it felt for him?"
Yeah, it was definitely a good experience, and I do feel like it felt familiar the same way that it did for you, but it feels almost like it's opened his heart. So he's much more open, is what I hear.
Alexia's next question is, "He said he didn't think about our conversation we had 1 month ago. I again told him I'm not open for something casual.
Mhm.
Then he said that we're on the same page. I was unsure, but he reassured me that he meant it that way.
Mhm.
Did he tell the truth?"
He did.
Her next question is, "You said there will be a wake-up moment for him in April. Do you see what will cause the shift for him, the time we will spend with each other in April, or a specific moment?"
It feels to me like it's going to be the time spent together, but it also feels like there's a loss for him. So somebody that is important is gone out of his life. And so that kind of wakes him up, I hear.
Her next question is, "Do you see when he will reach out to me again, or does he want me to reach out?"
I don't get resistance to you reaching out. I would say within the week.
And her last question is, "I still didn't hear from the student job I applied for. It is already over 1 month. Do you see if they will invite me for an interview this week?"
I would say reach out just to remind them that you're waiting for information and whatnot. Let them, just remind them that you're there. And I would say that it will happen right away. Yeah. So do a reminder email or a phone call, touch base.
All right. Thank you so much, Alessia. That's it for her.
Yeah.
Our next question is from Olivia R. Hello,
Hi, Olivia.
She gets 1 question here.
Sounds good.
1 moment here. Olivia's question, she says, "Hello.
Hello.
Thank you for answering my question.
No problem.
I'm so stressed in nursing school, and sometimes I feel like giving up. Will I grasp the math? Because at times I am all over the place."
You will. I think you're harder on yourself than you need to be. It's going to work out. I hear yes. You will be able to, you're going to graduate. So I get that flat out. You will figure it out. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for Olivia.
All right.
Our next question is from Curtis Thomas. Hello.
Hey, Curtis.
Curtis gets 1 question here.
Sounds good.
Their question is, "In 2025, will me and Tiana T be in a romantic relationship long term?"
Yes. I like the way you asked your question.
All right. Thank you so much, Curtis. That's it for them.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Charlene E.
Hi,
Hello,
Charlene.
Charlene gets 3 questions here.
Sounds good.
Charlene says, "The last time I asked you about Marco and I, you said the relationship will come into fruition. End of February, beginning of March. Nothing has happened yet. Do you see, is it going to happen?"
I still see the energies open between the two of you. Yeah. Yeah. So you need to stay open and receptive, but I do feel like there is some reservations on your side. So we've got to clear up your energy so that you're open to it happening the way that it's meant to, not the way that you expect it to. Okay. There's a big difference.
Their next question is, "Marco is very cold and avoidant at this moment. Will this change soon?"
Yeah, it will. Yeah.
And their last question, Charlene says, "Is there any advice from my spirit guides?"
So right now, it really is important that you are taking care of you and find out who you are is their biggest message. You used to know what you wanted and where you wanted things to be in your life, and you've kind of put that aside. So you've got to rediscover yourself is their message for you.
All right. Thank you so much, Charlene.
Yeah.
That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Elizabeth Gamez. Hello.
Hello.
Elizabeth gets 3 questions here.
Sounds good.
Her first question, she says, Andres has been distant for some time now. Not much contact. Will he reach out soon?
I'm not seeing soon. There will be contact again though. Yeah, but it doesn't feel like it's right away.
Her next question is, will we reconcile and be happy?
It looks like you have somebody else coming in, honey. So I get no. It doesn't feel like you're going to reconcile. Somebody else is coming in and you will be very happy in that relationship, I hear.
And her last question is, does Anders have love for me?
I would say there is love there. Yeah. Yeah. But sometimes love isn't enough.
All right. Thank you so much, Elizabeth. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Marie Loon Fortin.
Hello again,
Hello
honey.
again. She gets 3 more. Nope, 1 moment here. She gets 6 more questions.
Okay.
I believe. Yes, 6 more. All right. Marie Loon's first question here, she says, if I choose to wait and move closer to September, would I move in with my boyfriend then?
Yeah.
Her next question is, my boyfriend has been retrieving the last few days. It seems to happen when he is tired and overwhelmed from work and life. I think retreating, she meant to say. I'm giving him space and time. Do you see what he thinks of me and how it makes him feel when I give him this space and time?
It does actually help a lot, so it is good. It does feel like he gets overwhelmed sometimes with what he's doing and just life in general, and needs that. It's part of his personality. So what you're doing is helpful, and I hear that it does make him happy that you are okay with him being able to pull back.
Her next question is, I've been seeing many hawks lately, circling above my head, making sure I notice them. Do you see what Spirit is trying to tell me lately?
So it's really important when you see them that you go back to what your thoughts and feelings are in that moment. They are a reminder that your thoughts align to whatever it is that you're trying to pull. So go back to what were you thinking, what were you saying, or what were you feeling in that moment when you see them, okay?
Her next question, she says, I received a raise at the farm, got low interest line of credit for my debts, and continue doing my healing work. Do you see when I will notice my finances improve?
By June, I hear.
All right. 1 moment here. Her next question is there any message from my guides?
Things need to move on their own pace. Try not to rush it, is what I hear. When you move timelines, which you do very often, it can complicate what is really meant to happen, so take it slow.
And her last question is, I physically find it hard on my body working 30 hours at the barn. Do you see when I'll be reducing my hours if I do, or will I work 30 hours until I leave the farm?
I hear you're going to work until you leave, yeah. So it's hard, but you're going to do it.
All right. Thank you so much, Marie Loon.
Yeah.
That's it for her.
Okay.
And I am going to go over our list now, everyone. So if you have donated to be on the list and you're wondering when you are coming up, just keep your ears open for your names. I'm going to go over that again right now. Next up on our list, we have Nikisha Harris, then Maria Thompson, then Mariah Memeridis, then Rebecca J. Then we have Danielle Facio, then Lisa Lopez, then Shaz, then BP, and that is it. Thank you all so much. And if there was anyone else who donated before the list was closed and you did not hear your name on that list and you have not already been answered, please go to the live support now. Only if you donated before the list was closed. Send them the email that you used to donate and make sure to stay in the chat with them until you get confirmed. Thank you so much. And we will be doing free questions at 120,000 likes, so just keep on tapping the screen, everyone. Once we make there, we will do another 5 free questions. Also remember that at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member. So make sure to stick around until the end. We also have an email list in the link in the bio. Make sure to sign up there to be notified when we go live next and to stay connected with us. Thank you so much, everyone.
Should I mention Patreon?
Yes, we also have a Patreon where with your subscription you now have access to email questions 24/7 at the same rate as the lives, as well as an abundance meditation when you sign up. So make sure to go check that out if you are interested. That is also in the link in the bio.
That's
Thank
right.
you so much.
Perfect.
And thank you, Leanda, for posting that.
Thanks, honey.
All right, back to our list. Our next question is from Nikisha Harris.
Hi,
who gets
Nikisha.
3 questions.
Okay.
Her first question is, I don't know why my intuition has been on high for a couple months whenever I'm around my fiancé Delon. Is he hiding something from me?
I get the sense, yes, but it doesn't feel like it is what you think it is. It feels something different is what I'm hearing. It feels like it's around finances.
Her next question is, Delon and I have been trying to have kids for the past 2 years. Do you see us having kids this year?
I see pregnancy later this year, yeah.
And her last question is, my fiance hasn't been calling me lately. Is he giving attention to another woman that I don't know about?
No.
All right, thank you so much, Nikisha. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Maria Thompson.
Hi,
Hello,
honey.
Maria. She gets 3 questions here.
Sounds good.
Maria's first question is, hi.
Hi.
Has my health improved since going gluten and dairy free? I feel a little stressed.
Yeah, no, it has. I would say that you need to add more iron, is what they're saying. So more greens in your diet.
Our next question is, do you see when I can introduce gluten and dairy back into my diet?
Oh, it looks like it's still going to be a bit of time. I would wait at least 4 months, but I hear 6 months would be better. That way your whole system can flush.
And Maria's last question is, do you see when I will start getting more paid brand deals to help support my family?
I hear in the summer. Yeah, so it looks like it picks up in the summer for you.
All right. Thank you so much, Maria.
Yeah.
That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question is from Mariah Memerides. Hello, Mariah.
Hi.
Mariah gets 3 questions here.
Sounds good.
Her first question is, hello.
Hi.
It has been a while for me here.
Oh, well, welcome back.
Yes, welcome back. I broke up with my boyfriend last night after an on and off relationship. You have given me insight on him before, and I should have listened. Hard to let go. Will I be meeting my forever person in 2025?
I do hear you will, but you do need to take some time to heal first, about 6 months before they come in, okay?
Her next question is, as I have mentioned before, I am working with a donor to try and get pregnant. Do you see me getting pregnant soon?
Yes.
And Mariah's last question is, I had a best friend of 20 years, and a few years ago just stopped talking. Was it because of the comment on Facebook or another reason?
It feels like that was like the end reason for it. There was more going on though. So I would say the comments were like the, the straw, the broken camel's back type thing. So it was the end of more things is what I hear.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Mariah. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question is from Rebecca J.
Hi,
Hello.
honey.
She gets, over here, 3 questions.
Okay.
Yes. All right, Rebecca's first question, she says, will changing jobs be a good move for me?
I hear not yet. You will change jobs, but I'm hearing about 7 months from now.
Rebecca's next question is, will my husband's lawyer receive the documents in April?
Yes.
And her last question is, do my guides have any messages for me?
Yeah, the next couple of months are going to be a bit challenging. Please don't don't fall back into old patterns is what they're telling me to tell you, okay? So don't go back into the routine. You got to keep moving forward, okay?
All right, that was her guide message.
That's right.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Rebecca.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Danielle Facio.
Hi, honey.
Hello, Danielle. Welcome back. She gets 10 questions
Nice.
plus 1 bonus question.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Danielle's first question, she says, hello.
Hi.
I reached out to Rudy in regards to our settlement payments and alimony payments. I tried to make it light and friendly as there is no communication. Can you see how he took it and his reaction?
It's a bit stressful for him, but I feel like you did a good job. What your guides are telling me is that he's just in a state. It isn't anything that you're saying or doing in this moment, so you did it right, is what I want to tell you. It's just that there's stress on his side, right?
Her next question is, do you still see Rudy and I reconciling, or did I change things after reaching out to him in regards to the payments?
No, you haven't changed things. Yeah, I still see reconciliation.
Her next question is, do you have a timeline of when we will reconcile?
It looks like it's going to be a few months still.
Danielle's next question is, do you see when communication will begin as there is still none?
It does feel like it's going to be about 5 weeks before you guys have some open communication.
Her next question is, are Rudy and Denise still seeing each other?
Yeah, it looks like they are.
Her next question is, can you see how things are currently between Rudy and Denise?
So it does feel to me like Rudy feels almost like I've got a point to make here. So I'm staying or I'm there because I have to prove it. I don't know exactly what he means by that, but that's what they're saying to me, okay?
Her next question is, can you see how Rudy's feelings are towards Denise?
That's what you just asked.
Oh, I see.
That's all good.
It's because she says, can you see how things are currently and how Rudy's feelings are?
Okay, so frustrated, I would say, mostly because Rudy wants to do things differently, but I feel like Rudy feels stuck.
All right, her next question is, should I be concerned about Rudy and Denise?
No.
Her next question is there anything I need to know about Rudy?
So Rudy is definitely going through some stuff emotionally. Again, it feels like he put himself in a corner, or he's put himself in a box that he can't get out of. I want things to be different is the energy that I hear, but I don't know how to make that happen.
Her next question is, can you see how the next few months are for me? Anything I should expect?
So it's really important that you do, okay, they're talking a lot about getting out and meeting new people, specifically taking some classes or something that you're interested in so that you can meet people who are in alignment to the things you like. You've got to get yourself involved with other people so that you can feel better in general about life, is what I'm hearing.
All right. Her next question here, we just did next few months, right?
Mm-hmm.
Next question, this is her last question. Danielle says, any messages for Rudy and I, please?
It's going to work out, honey. You just have to be patient. Rudy is a bit of a mess. There's a lot going on his side that he's not able to express or talk about in general. He's not happy. So it is going to take some time. Patience is really important.
All right, and she says, thank you so much for all your guidance.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Our next question is from Lisa Lopez.
Hi, honey.
Hello, Lisa. She gets 3 questions here.
Sounds good.
Always good to see you.
Yes.
Lisa says, hello.
Hi.
Do you see when I will see Alex in person again?
It feels like it's going to be about, I'm going to say about 4 or 5 weeks.
Lisa's next question is, I've been missing him. Do you see when things start moving forward again with us? It's been a while. Feels like it's over.
It's not, though. It's not. I know it feels that way, but it really isn't. I hear June is significant for you guys.
And her last question is, are we still on a road to full commitment? It's hard to see this when things have been so off lately.
I know. It's so important, though, that you keep yourself in alignment, honey. So don't you go back and forth in and out of hopefulness than not believing it's going to happen. So it really is important that you just trust that the universe has your back. You guys will find each other again. Absolutely, yes.
All right. She says, thanks as always.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much, Lisa. Our next question is from Shaz. Hello,
Hey, Shaz.
Shaz gets 5 questions here.
Sounds good.
Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Shaz's first question is, I see that S and I are trying to communicate more, but I said something yesterday and I think he's upset.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see anything from your end?
Yeah, I do feel a little upset, but he's going to get over it, so don't stress it.
Her next question is, I don't think it's that serious,
No,
but
it's not.
did I mess things up with him and I?
No.
Her next question is, can you tell me how he's feeling for me relationship-wise?
Still very drawn to you, honey. You don't have to worry. Yeah. He's still very open.
Her next question is, there's a guy named Shane. He claims to like me a lot, but we have been communicating a bit recently.
Mm-hmm.
But recently I tried to reach out and he didn't respond. Do you see what happened there? My feelings were really hurt.
I do get the sense that somebody else has come along, so it does feel like there's a third party. There's another person involved.
All right, and Shaz's last question, she says, do you see him trying to reach out to me to try to fix things?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Shaz. That's it for her.
Okay.
And we are on our last question here on our list from BP.
Hi,
Hello,
honey.
BP. She gets 3 questions here.
Sounds good.
BP's first question, she says, do you still hear intimacy, not this coming weekend, but the weekend after?
Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, will I ever get the C-section area lipo I want in 2026 or 2027?
I hear later. Yeah, not 2026. So I would say 2027. Yeah.
All right. And BP's last question, she says, would it be a good, funny, light idea to show James my dream ring? Not being serious yet, showing him an idea. He knows I'm goofy like so.
I hear not yet. I would wait. You guys are just starting to get back on track, so I wouldn't do it yet. So hold off on that.
All right. Thank you so much, BP. That's it for her.
All right.
And that is it for our list here, everyone. Thank you so much for your patience and for all of the tapping. We did make it to 100,000
I was gonna ask.
likes.
Awesome.
Great job, everyone. All right, that means that we can get started here with another
5 free questions. Woohoo! Good job.
Thank you so much, everyone.
And don't forget to stick around to the end of the live because we are, well, after these 5 free questions, we're going to do some giveaways, okay? So we'll do a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers here on the live, and an audience member, okay?
That's right. All right, our first free question here is from one moment here. Blossom. Blossom says, does Shepperson think I like the IT guy at work romantically? Thank you, lovelies.
I hear yes.
All right. Our next question is from Sammy, who says, do you see Eric contacting to reconcile a relationship in April or May?
I'm not getting it that soon. It feels to me more towards the summer.
Our next question is from Veronica, who says, will I pass all my classes this semester?
Yeah, you will.
Our next question is from, one moment here. From Whitney. Whitney says, will Kirk and I get through this bump in our relationship after our talk today?
You will.
And our last free question here is from Andrea. Andrea says, will I be with Antonio?
No, you have somebody else coming in, I hear. Okay.
All right.
All
Thank you
right.
so much, everyone. That is it for our 5 free questions. Don't go anywhere. It is now time for some giveaways.
All right. So again, we're going to do a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers here on the live, and an audience member. If you've been here before, put your name in with a purple heart. If you are brand new, put your name in with a yellow heart. Before I do the poll, start doing it now. Spam your names. I am on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook, so do follow me on those platforms if you aren't already. You can follow me here on TikTok too if you're not already following me here. That would be great. We do have an emailing list, so if you didn't get on this live today and you do want to be notified for my next live so that you can guarantee getting on, we do turn on the donate button before we start, so you get that opportunity to get on the list before we've even started, okay? You can find the email list up in the link in the bio under sign up list. If you don't want to wait until the next live, you can sign up as a paid member of my Patreon and get access to email questions all the time, 24/7. So that's another way that you can get your questions answered, okay? Go check out my Patreon, and I do have a free meditation, hypnotherapy kind of thing for you over there that will help you with abundance. So that's a really good one.
Yes. And thank you to everyone who has already signed up there. You guys are awesome.
You guys are awesome.
All right, now it is time for some giveaways.
Yay! Okay, we're gonna do our subscriber first. Let's do 5 big scrolls.
Sounds good. All right, all you subscribers, make sure your names are in. Wow, I see lots of subscribers.
Nice.
All right, 5 you said?
Yeah.
Okay, one, ready?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Our winner is...
Ba-ba-ba-bum.
Who is it? It is Allison. Allison Anger.
All right, Allison. Okay, give me one. My hand's cold. All right, you got a free question, honey. It's hard to grab when your hands are cold.
It's true.
So what you're gonna do, honey, is you're gonna head up to the link in your bio, go to the I Am a Winner page, fill out the information there. Thank you so much for being a subscriber. Congratulations, you won a free question. Make sure that you do redeem that today because you only have 24 hours to redeem your free questions, okay?
That's right.
And
Congrats.
add your username in as well.
Yes. Thank you so much. And so you got a free question, you said?
That's right, free question.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right, next is our audience winner.
Let's do 3.
3 scrolls. Sounds good. Ready?
Okay. Yeah.
1,
1, 2, and 3.
Our winner is
What did you win? You got a free question. All right, honey, you're going to head up to the link in the bio, go to the I Am a Winner page, fill out the information there. Congratulations, you won a free question. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end of the live. Yay!
Yay! Congrats!
All right.
And last but not least, it's time for our top gifter. Thank you so much, everyone who gifted today. Our top gifter is... Oh, it is Allison Anger again. Thank you so much, Allie.
Nice. Thanks, Allison. What'd you get? You got a free question. All right, honey. You got another free question. Make sure that you do this one under the top gifter, okay? So when you go up to the I Am a Winner, go to the top gifter category and fill it out there, okay?
All right. Congratulations, all our winners. Again, our winners were... Allison Anger, who won, I guess, technically 2 questions for subscriber and top gifter, so 1 each.
Yeah.
And Hosna Eileen 812 also got a question.
All right. Congratulations. And thank you so much, everybody, for being here on the live. Don't forget to sign up for our email list so that you do get notified when we're going live. We always send out an email just before we go live to give you an opportunity to get on the list prior to us actually going on. All right.
And again, all of our winners, go to the link in the bio, click I Am a Winner. There you fill in all of your information and what you won. And you do have 24 hours to redeem your free question before it's gone. So make sure you do that right away.
That's right.
Congratulations.
All right, everybody.
And thank you so much, everyone, for a great live.
That's right. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye-bye.
Bye.